Hi YouTube, this is Jane and I create watercolor and ink illustrations. Welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you process of some of my Inktober drawings. Topic for day 13 on an official prompt list was guarded, and I thought of a pregnant woman sitting calmly in a composition filled with flowing flower petals and having her hand on her belly as if she was guarding something, well, baby in this case. So I thought it would be nice to paint something like this. I filled background with pink watercolor and made her dress violet or purple using my favorite paint, Moonglow. You have seen me using this paint in other Inktober paintings or drawings as well, and that didn't give me enough contrast, so I decided that the hair needs to be completely black, so that's what I did. And I was really itching to use my Finetech golden watercolor paints, so I made a circle around her figure as if it was full moon and painted it with gold paint. I think it looks really nice. It gave the painting more of a pop in the center. Once everything was dried, I used my Caran d'Ache Luminance white pencil to make some flowing flower petals, and here is the final painting. On to the next topic, and that one was called clock. Sketching hands is a nightmare for me, literally. I have to put a lot of effort into it, and it still looks a lot, I don't know, wobbly. It doesn't have the exact form it's supposed to have, but that is just how things look when you don't study them properly. So I could use a solid month to practice only hands. So it looks like a hand, but it's not anatomically correct in any way. However, my focus was on the clock, and I didn't make any extra effort to make the hand any more detailed than it already is, more of a silhouette of sorts. And I wanted to put more details into a clock and also some golden embellishments, since I have a Finetech palette that I've dreamed of and now I want to use it. And here I'm using it, yay! Also, the piece is already finished, so let's have a look. Yes, and I'm playing sad music because this piece's name is Weak. This was actually one of the easier drawings that I made during Inktober. I only used black ink and nothing else, just a bit of salt, and to sketch this and cover it up with ink was pretty easy for me. Looking back at this drawing, actually it strikes me how few tools you need to create this kind of atmosphere. It's not really that hard, but what's harder is to do something more cheerful and joyful that sometimes takes much more time and thought than to create an atmosphere of weakness. I would like to clarify that the girl is not dead, she's just not feeling very good today. So some of my Facebook followers were commenting that they don't really like me using black that often anymore. So if you are one of those and concerned for my health, please don't worry, I'm completely fine, I'm just practicing different moods. Thank you. And to wrap this video up with something more cheerful and more pretty and moon glowy, in this case is my drawing of a crystal. And the topic was angular, by the way. Even though I didn't have a lot of time to finish this painting, I loved it so very much. I made a Pinterest board and filled it with different crystals with all kinds of shapes and sizes and colors, and they look so wonderful. I really want to incorporate them in my work and maybe combine portraits with them and just have them everywhere, because they look so nice and they're challenging to paint because there's plenty of cuts and reflections, but I love them. So in this case I made it violet, purple, and tried for having it really glow, and for that purpose I filled the background with black ink. And that is about it for today's video. I will have another one for you ready by Friday evening, and I can't wait. Anyway, let me know what you think about these drawings. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to an empty room because not a lot of you comment, but some of you do, and it makes me really happy. So I'll see you on Friday and have a great week. Bye!